Hello students, welcome you all in the wonderful world of the homeopathic pharmacy. My name is Dr. Bhakti Kiste. Today I am going to explain you about a very short topic, that is doctrine of signature. What is doctrine of signature? Did we use it in our day-to-day practice? What is the role of doctrine of signature in the homeopathy? Okay, all these things I am going to explain you in this lecture. Doctrine of signature. The word signature has been derived from two words, that is sign and nature. In simple terms, doctrine of signature is belief on various signs of nature. The doctrine of signature is actually an old concept found in many European civilizations and later on accepted by various schools of medicine. Paracelsus was the first who advocated the doctrine of signature. His idea was that nature always presented the healing substances with some signs indicating their use against disease. The doctrine proposed that parts of human body is having a therapeutic relationships with the same plant or its part can be used for disease of a particular organ. See students, doctrine of signature means science of nature. Okay, something is present in the nature which indicate its use for a specific part. For example, if any plant we prepare medicine from that plant, it is having white color juice. Okay, white color juice is present in that plant, so we can prescribe that medicine to the patient for secretion of milk. Okay, or some plant having red color juice, so we can use that plant to increase the RBCs or to increase the hemoglobin or any kind of diseases which is associated with the blood problems, we can use that medicine. So in such manner, the nature gives us the sign about the disease or the for the part of the body for which we can use that medicine. Okay, next thing is examples. Okay, see, first one is apis mel, then belladonna, bryonia alb, calcarea carp, chelidonium majus, corallium rubrum. See, in the textbook they are given 20 or 21 example, but at least you have to know about 10 to 12 example. So first one is apis mellifica. See students, apis mellifica is honeybee. You know about honeybee, okay? So these honeybees are very jealous in nature, okay? Then when they form their hive, okay, they maintain a proper ventilation over there by fetching a drop of water, by fanning, okay? Next thing, when these honeybee bites, okay, or his sting, when he prick the sting, okay, it release formic acid in our body which produce the inflammation. Okay, so apis mellifica can be prescribed in those patients who are very much jealous, who are those who are require proper ventilation always, then who can develop the diseases which is having the inflammation, so we can give the apis mellifica in that. जो वो जिस पार्ट से हम मेडिसिन बनाते हैं उसके जो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक सिम्टम्स हैं वही सिम्टम्स हमको पेशेंट में देखने होते हैं. ओके, सो एपिस मेलिफिका जो हनी बी है वो जिस तरह से सस्पिशियस होती है, जेलस होती है, उसको प्रॉपर वेंटिलेशन चाहिए होता है, फॉर्मिक एसिड जो है वो इन्फ्लेमेशन प्रोड्यूस करता है, उसी तरह से एपिस मेलिफिका हम उन पेशेंट को दे सकते हैं जो कि बहुत ज़्यादा जेलस पर्सनैलिटी के हैं, जिनको प्रॉपर वेंटिलेशन हमेशा लगता है और जो है उनको इन्फ्लेमेटरी डिसीजेस होते हैं, इन्फ्लेमेशन जहाँ पर है और वहाँ पर एक स्टिंगिंग पेन है, बर्निंग पेन है, ठीक है, तो हम उनको एपिस मेलिफिका दे सकते हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल इज बेलाडोना. This plant can grow in the soil which is rich in calcium carbonate, that is CaCO3. From this we get the relation that calcarea carp complement the action of the belladonna very well. Now what is about the bryonia? It is prepared from root. Root is very fleshy, yellowish white in color, rough and acidic and bitter in taste. Its odor is nauseating. The same way, the bryonia patient also to some extent is fleshy, yellowish, white coated tongue with rough irritating temperament and has a bitter taste in mouth always. Then next one is calcarea calm. It has a hard shell to protect the soft body. The patient of calcarea calm is also soft and need protection. See students, we all know about the tortoise. Okay, the body of tortoise is very soft but shell is very hard. So when he feel the danger of anything, he just put his protection, he goes under the shelf and he protect himself. Okay, same way the calcarea carp patient is also having a soft body, and the calcarea carp is also having the soft body and the hard shell, so they always need a protection, they always need something to protect them. Okay, next one thing is Chelidonium majus. The yellow color of Chelidonium resembles the bile, and it is well known remedy for the jaundice and liver diseases. In the jaundice or any kind of liver diseases, the bile, the quantity of bile is got increased, so patient look yellow, yes, yellow skin, yellow color of sclera. So we can give the Chelidonium majus in those patient. Next one is the Corallium rubrum. See the red coral curls, red chancres or coral red eruption. See the Corallium rubrum has red color coral, and the corals are red color, so we can give this medicine to the patient who are having a coral red eruption. Okay, the red eruption on the body which is in the coral form means in the round shape. Okay, in round shape when they are having the eruption, we can give the Corallium rubrum, the red color eruption which is present in a circles or which is present in a round shape. Okay, the next one is Euphrasia officinalis. See, Euphrasia was always famous as a remedy for the eyes because it has a black spot in its corolla which look like a pupils. See, the corolla of Euphrasia has a black color dot which look like a pupil, so we can prescribe the Euphrasia officinalis for eye complaint. Next one is Hamamelis. The plant having red juice out, therefore to be used in bleeding which is dark and clotted. See, as I told you before, the plant having red color juice. So okay, so we can prescribe this medicine for the bleeding, any kind of bleeding which is of dark and clotted consistency. Next one after Hamamelis is the Lachesis. The snake is restless, suspicious and revengeful. Revengeful mean बदला लेना, कि जो पेशेंट रहते हैं लैकेसिस के, वो हमेशा जेलस रहते हैं, हमेशा सस्पिशियस रहते हैं, उनको हमेशा डाउट आता है लोगों के ऊपर कि लोग उनके अगेंस्ट में हैं, उनको कुछ तकलीफ़ देना चाहते हैं, उनको हमेशा दिल में किसी का तो भी गुस्सा रहता है, उनको बदला लेना होता है. सो रिवेंजफुल पर्सन shows the characteristic some symptoms of the lachesis. Lachesis patient always open her mouth and tongue trembles when protruded. The snake remain curled and silent in winter, start moving in summer. Similarly, all complaints of lachesis patient disappear in winter reappear in the spring and like the indirect fanning from a distance. So the symptoms of lachesis snake and the patient is quite similar. Okay. Next one is Lycopodium. It is made from spore. The spore are externally very hard, but once broken they are very soft internally. सी लाइकोपोडियम पेशेंट ऐसे होते हैं कि शुरुआत में वो बिल्कुल भी कोऑपरेट नहीं करते हैं डॉक्टर को. एट द स्टार्टिंग दे आर एब्सोल्युटली नॉन कोऑपरेटिंग. वंस दे बिलीव ऑन दैट फिजिशियन, बिलीव ऑन दैट डॉक्टर, दे कैन कोऑपरेट वेरी वेल. एक बार उनका ध्यान अगर उस डॉक्टर के पास अच्छे से चला जाता है कि ये डॉक्टर जो मेडिसिन देता है इस मेडिसिन से मुझको अच्छा लगता है, मैं ठीक हो जाता हूँ, तो उसके बाद फिर वो डॉक्टर जल्दी चेंज भी नहीं करते हैं, एक ही डॉक्टर को वो कंटिन्यू करते हैं. तो पहले जो है बिलीफ होने होने तक वो थोड़े हार्ड होते हैं, बाद में जो है एकदम सॉफ्ट और कोऑपरेटिव हो जाते हैं. ओके, दिस इज़ अबाउट द लाइकोपोडियम पेशेंट. नेक्स्ट वन इज़ द टैरेंटुला हिस्पैनिका. Tarantula hispanica is a spider. This spider come out from the underground when the drum is beaten. From this we get that tarantula patient has characteristic symptom that is oversensitive to music. The patient can unable to hear a loud sound. They develop headache, they develop nausea. Every complaint start with the loud music. Okay, very sensitive to the music or very sensitive to the oversensitive to music. Last one is thuja. This plant has pedunculated wart-like growth at the junction of the branches and the stem or between two branches. This medicine is very effective remedy for pedunculated warts. See, if you see the plant of thuja plant is very common. Okay, there are small elevations or small bits like elevation on the plant branches, stem. Okay, same thing when the patient is came to you with so many warts on any part of the body, thuja can give a good effect. Okay, see student, before Hahnemann developed the homeopathic pharmacy, so many thing is processed or we do the practice according to the doctrine of signature. Okay, when homeopathy got invented by Hahnemann, then slowly we stop the use of doctrine of signature. Otherwise this is the good materia medica before before advocating the homeopathy by Dr. Samuel Hahnemann. Okay, this is a very short topic and very easy topic. Okay, you have to write about the history, introduction, the Paracelsus who invent the doctrine of signature, and please remember doctrine of signature means science of nature. Okay, you have to remember this, then everything is very easy. Doctrine of signature, science of nature. Okay, I hope you like the video. Thank you very much.